Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the thing about parenting. Just a reminder, the information I share here is not meant to substitute or replace that of licensed professionals. If you, your child, or your family are in need of help beyond what I share here, please seek professional help. Oh, the terrible twos, three-nagers, and as they get older, stubborn, disrespectful, defiant. These are just some of the terms and labels parents and others often use when children seem to know only one word: no. And I appreciate that. I have 4 children, and I went through those stages with every one of them. It can be especially frustrating when you're just trying to do the everyday things that need to be done, like getting out of the house, getting them to bed, or just getting them dressed, right? So, what's going on with our children saying no so often? Yes, some of it is to test us. They are pushing boundaries, they're trying to get their way, they're trying to exert and gain control and challenge us, but not in the sense of deliberate manipulativeness. Nor does it mean that because your child does these things, they're going to take control, run roughshod over everyone, or that they'll always be this way. There are a multitude of reasons why our children say no so often. The key to managing and handling it is by connecting rather than condemning. Connecting rather than condemning means taking a step back and becoming aware of what may be going on with you, your child, and the environment, and then considering the options. I remember when I was getting my bachelor's degree reading somewhere that parents, in one way or another, say no to their children upwards of 400 times a day, especially in the first 4 years. Beyond the word no becoming a frequent part of the vocabulary they hear on a regular basis, they also observe that saying no and seeing that removing whatever it was that was a problem for the parent resolves the issue. For example, a parent tells a child no and then removes the child from the situation that the parent didn't like. The message our children get from this is that whenever something is a problem for them, if something is happening that they don't like, if someone is doing something they don't want them to do, if they say no, it will stop or the person will go away. Children learn so much by observing. Their brains are undergoing massive and expansive development, and they make hundreds and hundreds of neural connections all of the time. And those connections are how they make meaning and sense of the world around them. While the massive and expansive development is taking place, they still lack the mental and emotional maturity to handle and cope with big feelings and emotions. And they lack the language to communicate those emotions and feelings. Because of that, when our children are upset, more often than not, they communicate by behavior. They say no because they're just not able to articulate what they're feeling or thinking. They just want that uncomfortable feeling to stop. Connecting also means remembering that this is one of many of the things that our children will do that is a normal, natural, and necessary part of the developmental process. As our children grow into and realize that they are their own unique little individual, separate from their parents, separate from everyone else, they are beginning to develop their own thoughts and opinions and learning how to function in the world around them. Saying no is one of the multiple ways of our children will learn how to navigate and negotiate the rules that we and the world will have for them. While hearing no now, especially so often, can be frustrating, it is something that we want to foster so that our children can use it to enforce boundaries and keep themselves safe and protected when they need to, especially as they get older. And then there's a very couple basic reasons why our children say no as well. When they are overwhelmed, overstimulated, and overloaded. Their brains get overloaded and they're stressed. They just want it to stop. And as I mentioned before, they have seen and heard no put an end to things in the past. You react. When our children first utter no, we may find it funny, cute, surprising. We may laugh, tell others about it, video it, or give it some other kind of attention. When it's no longer funny and cute and we find ourselves frustrated, angry, or giving up, that is still attention. And odd as it sounds, children will often take attention however they can get it. Finding ways to minimize how often we say no to our children, verbally and physically, connecting with our children before correcting or condemning them, and reminding ourselves that our children saying no is a normal, natural, and necessary part of their development will go a long way for helping our children and ourselves navigate things when it becomes a challenge. Just a reminder, parenting is not a cookie cutter process. Meet your child where they are and grow from there. Until next time, bye.